Cool.
All right, guys.
Whatever.
We are here with Tukum-Pá director, Jeanne. What's your last name?
Harmon.
Harmon. All right, so let's get the episode started.
He tear the flow up on the dance floor. He a beast. Introduced the world to my homie Salsa Steve. Good times, good vibes, traveling. Yeah, that's right. Make sure that you tune in before he's on the next flight. Ayy, he doing what he want like a boss, and he ain't got a stunt, homie, dripping with the sauce. You looking for a good time? This is what you want. Subscribe, hit the like. Now it's time to wild out. Ayy, my homie Salsa Steve. Let's go. Ayy, my homie Salsa Steve.
Yeah. Okay. It's pretty funny playing with the camera. All right, so let's start with, who are you, Jeanne? What?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Like a really basic level.
I mean,
I don't think I can get any
let's see.
deeper, real philosophical.
Whatever level you want to tell me, philosophically.
No. I am like just really normal.
Okay.
I work, I went to school, I have a boyfriend and a cat, and
What's your cat's name?
Luca.
Luca. How old is Luca?
He's like a year and a half.
Oh, a year and a half. It's brand new. It's a baby.
No, he's big.
Is it big?
But yeah.
How long does it take cats to grow?
Not very long.
Oh,
Like,
really?
I think the first year they're their size.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they
Yeah.
were like humans.
No, I wish.
It's a fun-
Everybody loves kittens. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're so
everyone
cute,
loves kittens, but no
that
one
phase
loves. I
is
hate
over.
grown cats. Kittens are beautiful, but grown cats, I fucking hate
My
grown
cat's
cats.
pretty.
I didn't know they were full grown after a year.
Yeah.
I thought they were still like puppies or something.
No.
Puppies are still puppies after a year, right?
Like they still have some growing to do, I think.
Yeah, right?
So. Yeah.
okay,
But no,
it's not the
cats don't
same.
take that long.
That's funny.
So you only get the really cute stage for
Oh.
a few months.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
that's really fast. Okay.
But yeah, basic, normal, average life, and then I just dance also.
Nice. Dance, since you got us there.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's start with, when did you start dancing?
Salsa?
Anything.
Okay.
Where you started dancing?
I didn't start dancing at all until like freshman year of high school.
Okay.
And then there was like a intro course that the drill team instructor for the high school did at the freshman camp. We had a freshman campus. The freshman class had their own school for a whole year.
Gotcha.
They did that to like avoid, I guess, bullying or hazing or whatever, right? So she would come and teach, and we would do all kinds of genres, but not partner work. So we did hip hop or lyrical, modern, jazz, things like that.
Okay, so like the cool dances.
The cool dances, yeah. We learned like Sun
Oh,
Valley
cool kids.
basics, and then I fell in love with it. I was always a sports person, and then
What sports you play?
What sports did I play? I played soccer since I was like 7,
Oh, wow.
and then basketball, and there's more sports probably I didn't play, but I played football when I was like in 8th grade.
Okay.
The 1 year, just the 1 year.
What'd you play for in basketball? What position?
Like a shooting guard.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I
Are you
think.
good at shooting?
Alan, my boyfriend would say absolutely not.
Oh, really?
But I think I'm alright. I think I'm okay.
I could drop threes.
It might take me some practice and a pull muscle, and then I'll get there.
I'm garbage at basketball.
Yeah?
Trash.
Good at any sports?
Weightlifting, I would say I'm pretty decent at.
Yeah.
I played football in high school. I think I would have been really good if I played for longer, but I didn't play for all that long.
What were you?
I was a tackle.
A tackle?
Defensive tackle. I was a lineman.
Oh, okay.
I was a lot bigger when I was younger.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I used
I
to
can't
be,
imagine.
I used to be like a lot fatter.
I can't imagine you a big person, period.
Yeah, I used to be way bigger,
I
like
have
50
to see a
pounds
picture.
bigger.
Will you post a picture here so we can
Yeah,
see?
I'll post a picture. It's gonna be, maybe. I'll post that.
So yeah, soccer, basketball, 1 year of football. I never did like the non-contact sports. And so then dance was interesting because you clearly don't have a lot of contact with other people unless you're kind of professional. whenever I got to sophomore year,
Mhm.
I tried out to be on the drill team, and then I did that sophomore.
Explain
and
drill
senior year.
team. I don't know what that is. It's like a cheerleader with a flag. What is it?
Okay, so I think
I never understood that.
I think some schools have different
It's like band?
terms for it. So the people with the flags in band, that's your color guard.
Oh, that's different.
Yes, and then you have your cheerleaders.
Okay.
And then we dance
So drill's like another thing.
halftime.
So drill, there's color guard, which is part of
Uh-huh.
band. Then
Uh-huh.
there's cheerleaders. That's part of like a football thing. But where does drill perform?
We did halftime shows, so we did football halftime.
Okay.
Sometimes we would do the basketball. We did pep rallies.
Gotcha.
We did competition separate from the school. Like
It's like a separate thing. That's not like
only for
cheerleading.
Yeah, not
That's like
cheerleading.
a,
Like I'm pretty sure
Is
it's
it a choreography
cheerleaders.
thing?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like so cheerleaders, I know there's technique I don't know if I didn't cheer. But like the tumbling and the cheering aspect and their competitions, and then we had like just dance. So like the jazz and the hip hop, modern, lyrical I was telling you about, we would do.
Is that part of drill as well?
Yeah, well that's the types of dances we would do.
Oh, that's the type of stuff you would practice with? Or that's the type of stuff you would actually perform?
Yes, perform.
That's weird. Is that what,
And I think
is that what it's
some
called in
schools-
high school?
We
Or do
called
they
it a
have-
drill team. And
Or they
some-
have like hip hop teams? Or some schools have
we
hip hop
didn't,
teams?
Sure.
Or some schools have hip hop teams?
Maybe.
I'm just trying to figure out why my school.
I think some schools even have like a military, like
Yeah.
it's
Some,
totally
but
separate.
that's another thing though.
Yeah.
Like with, does it look like a gun or something? I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We didn't have that.
Yeah.
So I did that sophomore year and senior year. Junior year I didn't dance. And then my sophomore year I also tried to play basketball and dance, and I just sucked at basketball. So
It's like I just sucked at both.
I couldn't play anymore. So then I just stuck to dancing.
Yeah.
And then I didn't do any partner work at all until I got to UTSA.
Yeah, but I mean, still freshman year of high school. That's still pretty early to start dancing.
Yeah, not with the people like I know, the people I surrounded myself with, or even the people I danced with in drill team. They all started young, like kids
Like
at
babies.
ballet class.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
super cool. Man, you put a
I
kid in a
know.
ballet class as a kid, that kid's gonna be like a rubber band flexible, man. You're just gonna be able to do anything. Just like,
I
you know,
mean,
kind of
yeah,
like those,
some of them.
what are those people called? The ones that
Contortionists?
contortionists. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love watching those guys. Like
They're
freaky.
pretty,
They're
yeah.
like aliens.
Yes.
It's
Like, do they have the same amount of ribs we do?
I don't know, man. I've seen some videos of them like professional contortionists.
Uh-huh.
Dude, there's some really cool ones on YouTube.
Yeah. Does it make you cringe at all?
It does make me cringe a little bit because I'm just like, these guys are just
I
so
imagine,
good.
I see them and I'm like, that's so interesting, and then I imagine doing it and I'm like, I can't.
Do you practice
die.
that? Do you think those people
Yeah.
practice? Or they're born like that?
I'm
born
sure there's some.
lizards.
I'm sure there's some natural talent, but
Some of them I just
a
feel
lot of
like
people practice their flexibility.
wow,
Yeah.
that is, you can practice that?
Yeah.
That's incredible!
I mean, like, if you practiced every day and to do like your
Dislocate my
splits.
shoulder?
No, but to do like your splits or
Yeah, I
something,
get that
you
one.
can do it.
But,
Yeah.
But you see some of those people that like, I swear
They're
their
probably
shoulder-
like double jointed on top of flexible.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Maybe,
if anybody knows.
maybe they do practice. It's just I've seen a lot of them, and more have come out. The more have come out. The more come out. The more come out. I don't know how do you say that. Is that English?
I think technically.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Like I feel like I saw a video of one, then like another one came out, then like another one came out. And all of a sudden there's a bunch of them on YouTube. You can like find them. And
Yeah.
There's like professionally done videos of like some hip hoppers. That's their genre of like hip hop.
Oh yeah, I know what you're
And I was like,
talking
what
about.
the? There's a whole genre of this? How did so many of them come
Where
out?
their
There's no way.
arms are
There's no way there's this many double jointed people. there must be like a practice squad somewhere. There's just
somewhere.
a bunch of lizards just
You
fucking.
know, it's another.
I know, right? Like a mass emo. Alright, we got off topic. Alright, so you did dance in high school,
Yes.
and then you started partner work in UTSA.
Yes.
Right. How was that?
That happened. Yeah. UTSA sorry, my eye is so watery. Every semester they have an involvement fair, and all the different organizations put out a table. I mean, you should put out a table, flyers. They, you know, tell the incoming freshmen in the fall and the spring like what they do, what they're about, and then you kind of like take home what you want, what you're interested in, and then see when they meet. Can you make it? That's kind of how.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
I wish I did that in college. I didn't do that. I didn't join one club.
No?
I think I went to like one meet of one club. It was called SHIP. It was like,
I thought you said
no, it was called SHIP. I forgot. It's like student. What is it called that? I think it was something like Latino engineers or something.
Okay.
Something like that. I don't know how
Somehow
that. I don't know how SHIP. I was like, I just have to live.
Something about programming or something.
SHIP. But it was called different. I think it was called like CHEP. I don't know. That's how many times I went. That's how many times I went to it. I don't even remember what that.
You only went once.
I went once. It was because they had free
was
pizza. I don't know. That had been like 8 years ago.
Okay.
So it was once 8 years ago.
Yes.
I might remember that. So you got all these different things.
Yeah, well, I remembered stopping by a table, they were playing music, and the Latin Dance Society had like people dancing, and I was just watching them, and I thought that was really cool, and the flyer had mentioned like tango along with like salsa, other things that I wasn't so familiar with, but everybody knows what tango is. So I saw that, and I was like
tango.
I was like, that would be really cool.
I feel like a tango dancer.
Yeah, it's like that would be really cool to learn. It's something totally different. Not sure if any of my past experience would help, but I thought that would be cool to try. And I remember asking, you know Robert Sam?
Robert Sam. No, I don't
sometimes
know.
goes by Robert, sometimes Sam. Pretty sure Facebook's Robert Sam.
Yeah.
But he was the one I asked because he was there, and I said, do you have to be Hispanic or Latin to join this club?
To join this club?
And he was like, no.
It's like, do you speak
Okay.
Spanish?
Well, because you know, like Filipino Student Association, I kind of always felt weird. Like, how do you fit in if you're not?
I would feel weird
Filipino?
if I joined the Japanese organization for women. That'd be a tough,
So
tough
anyway,
weekly meet. That'd be a tough weekly meeting to make.
So I took the flyer and I went to the meeting, and I just thought it was so cool.
Yeah.
I think that semester we only did tango once.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And I actually don't know if we ever did it again but once. I've taken like separate classes, but with Latin Dance Society, I'm not even sure they promote it anymore really, because we don't do it.
I don't think they teach tango at all.
Yeah, and I think it's just a lack of finding instructors maybe in San Antonio. But
is there a tango instructor in San Antonio?
I can think of a couple.
Yeah.
But it's just, are they available?
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Went to the involvement fair, got a flyer, went to the meeting, kept going.
All right. And then you just continued until today?
Well, I'm not a part of Latin Dance Society anymore.
So, did you continue after college?
I continue to like kind of try to like mentor the incoming like officers. A lot of people who probably also would have had moved or work or school.
Yeah.
And so I was still here. And
Separation
I was
after you graduated.
yeah, I was still here, and I was like, I mean, I'll help you guys because I knew of like certain things that they needed to get done.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell them how, but I was like, you need to figure out how to do this thing.
Gotcha.
Make sure you sign these papers, whatever. But then as far as creating routines or teaching classes, like I was still there to like help answer questions or come teach or come up with a routine. Me and Jesus have come up with so many LDS routines.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Nice. So you've known Jesus for a while?
I think he joined. I joined in 2009, and I think he joined in 2011.
Were you
Who
both in
knows?
the club at the same time?
Huh?
Oh, cool.
Like so many of us knew each other for so long.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think you might be surprised. Knew Gabby because of Latin Dance Society.
Okay. I always thought like Tukum-Pá was like the graduation LDS.
Yeah, I know it feels that way, and it's because it's mostly like people I was friends with that
Gotcha.
want to just do it.
That's
or
cool.
I mean, there's other factors, I'm sure, but.
So was it like right after college you decided to make the?
No, so I graduated in
Tukum-Pá
2013, 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Took 5 years.
I took 6.
Well.
Like 6.5 years.
It's okay.
It's a good time.
In like 2014 I graduated, and then I had kind of like a absence from dancing. I just didn't feel like I loved it anymore.
Gotcha.
So I randomly went out. I don't know. I didn't do a lot. I didn't do a lot of festivals. I like tried to do like a congress a year, but financially it was hard because I wasn't performing anymore. So I had to know, and I had to be able to plan and get the days off like so far in advance to get a decent price.
Gotcha, yeah, because they get pretty pricey.
Yeah.
Especially getting closer to them.
Yeah, and then you can't just like on a whim,
yeah.
not all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
So I just didn't do a whole lot, and I thought that what made it affordable was performing.
Mm-hmm.
Performance passes are
Yeah, they're cheaper.
pretty good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I didn't have a group to perform with because I wasn't a part of Latin Dance Society,
Gotcha.
and I couldn't afford Seminea, and I couldn't afford a couple things, but I did try Island Touch for a couple of seasons.
Mm-hmm. Island Touch where?
Here.
There was an Island Touch?
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Brian and I don't know if
Oh, Brian did Island Touch. Okay.
he did Island Touch, yeah.
Okay.
Tatiana did Island Touch too for a little bit before she did Anma.
Oh, okay.
And Jesus. Like there was still a bunch of us that did that.
It's like the crew.
And I did like the salsa routine. So I did the partner work salsa and then the ladies salsa
Gotcha.
that Delia had choreographed, and
Mm-hmm.
it was fun, but it was still like it still felt like a struggle to pay so much just to dance, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's actually a more expensive thing than people think.
Yeah.
Because once you invest in, you got the costumes. You know what's really expensive? I never thought was really expensive. Those little beads. What are they called?
Rhinestones?
The rhinestones. Those things are more. I was like, what? These things actually cost a lot of money. Like for what they are, it's a piece of plastic that's shiny.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like a pain to put them on.
Oh my gosh.
The way you want, so people charge a lot more to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, paying whatever a month plus costume plus pass, and it just again turned into more like a chore to keep this hobby I really like,
Mm-hmm.
and I just didn't quite find that I loved it again.
Gotcha.
It just was me trying, but it wasn't happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 2017, I got convinced by a group of our friends that we had all danced together with, and a couple people from Houston, that like we should just do our own thing.
Oh, okay, cool.
We should do our own thing, come up with our routines.
So this is a very kind of a recent development.
Mhm.
Not.
Yes. No, it hasn't
It's
been
only
going on for a
2019.
long time.
Yeah. Okay.
It's only been about a year and a half,
Okay,
or
cool.
2.5 years. So we just got together and practiced wherever.
Mhm.
I came up with routine that I came up with our first Giants routine, and the first time we performed it was terrible.
Yeah, I love those terrible performances.
Collectively,
They're my favorite.
it was
Really brings out your inner self.
yeah. Like I don't know if anybody was happy, so and I don't know if it's okay.
Everyone wanted to kill each other.
No, actually, everybody's worried I was gonna want to kill everybody,
Oh, really?
but I was just,
That's funny.
whatever. And I don't know if there's any censor here, but
Yeah.
after that, we just went back to the Airbnb and we just got drunk. We were like, man,
That's
forget
perfect.
about that.
That's it. That's it. That's
It was
exactly.
fun.
That's right. Every time.
It's not normally me at a congress.
I take shots before my performance, like right before.
And how does that work out?
Dude, last time, at Seminea it worked out really well.
Yeah.
But last time, I swear I felt it a little too hard.
I think one of our girls did that, and she blamed that on why she forgot some things.
Oh, yeah.
But that's like
But
the
it doesn't-
tradition.
But it doesn't hit you like right away.
Right, but if you're at the Airbnb or up in the hotel and you're just gonna go down, you're gonna go, and a lot of times you don't have time to eat after to get ready. So you do tech, and then you got to go get ready, and then you take your shot, and then you come wait for an hour and a half or 2 hours.
So I get what you're saying. So if you don't have nothing to eat and then you take those couple shots, they might hit you pretty fast.
And then you go wait until you perform.
Oh, I get you. But I took them like right at Symphony. I took them right before I performed. Like,
yeah.
I performed like within a minute.
And then you said it was okay.
And, dude, that was actually my best performance. I don't think I forgot anything.
Yeah.
I think I might have forgotten a couple pieces, and some of the stuff was as good as.
I think I'm gonna agree with you.
It was, huh?
I think I'm gonna agree with you.
It's like, yo, you're pretty bad. That one.
No, it was good. I was impressed.
Oh god.
You gotta keep tabs.
I know, right? I just let you know, son. Just try to repeat that. Where's my pen at? So you know that one was a hit, Steve. But the other ones, I don't know, man. You get a better streak.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
Got to.
The beginning of the season's not always good.
Oh man. Repairing.
Not everybody. I mean.
Yeah.
There's always bad performances.
Yeah.
I might have the one, but it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
I had plenty in high school.
It's just like anything. Alright, so Tukum-Pá 2017.
Yes, it was me and like, Chris, Leon, Jesus, Sylvester, sorry if I'm forgetting anybody. There's like me and 5 or 6 guys. That's it. And no girls.
Oh, yeah, no girls? Oh, it was like a Shines team.
Yeah, it had to be.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. I mean, I thought maybe Julian was there.
Oh, he was.
Oh, he was? Should have made a follow.
He probably would have. But,
He probably would have.
I mean, you gotta have.
That's funny.
Yeah, so we did a Shine, and then we redid it when I had more people.
Mm-hmm.
So when we got a bunch more like when we started getting Lizzie, Oralis, I think Joanna was then or later, but I have Steve and Melly from Houston, and then those guys, we still had more guys than girls, but we made it work. We redid it. We had actual costumes, I guess, and it was much better. But it went from like 6 or 7 of us to like 13.
Okay, that's a big group.
Yeah, and so I was like, okay. And on stage it was really cool.
Okay, cool. What's your favorite part of performing?
I actually hate performing.
Oh, you hate performing?
Yeah, I don't
Why?
like to perform. It's just, I don't know.
You like the dance aspect more than the performing part?
You can ask my team, but there's been times, maybe one they can probably think of that I actually showed them, but when they perform and it just like, there's just something about seeing my imagination, the thing I created
go
happen.
live? Okay.
Yeah, like
I can see that.
happening and reaction, and just like them wanting to do it and doing it and dancing it, like it's just so much more fulfilling.
I can see that.
Yeah, performing it myself, like sometimes it's fun and sometimes
it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I have a really bad problem with like costumes. Not that I've had much of malfunctions, but it's just so difficult. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Round it
is what it is.
Yeah, it's just hard, and then so the majority of the other people I've ever performed with like are like slimmer and leaner, longer. So just all the costumes we've gotten, like I've worked with, but rather have not. Like, would have rather just left it to them.
It's like salsa is more like a skinny person thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, the costumes are always kind of.
I mean, if you ever notice how many salsa dancers are like bigger guys too?
There's some.
Oh, there's Benny and
But
Brandy.
the guys, I don't think they're. Wait, what's your definition of bigger?
Dude, I'm a bigger person. I mean, look at.
Okay, no.
Think about like Adolfo Necochea.
Yeah, he's real little.
He's just a skinny guy.
Yeah.
Think
that doesn't
about
mean you're a big guy.
Franklin Diaz.
Yeah.
Think about.
I think they're just skinny.
Frankie Martinez.
I think they're just skinny.
Just really skinny guys.
What about gosh, of course I can't think.
I mean,
of
think
his
about
name.
even Lee. Lee was a skinnier guy. I mean,
Oh, sure. He's normal. He's average.
no, I think he was a lot skinnier when he was performing.
And younger. I mean, when was he performing?
I don't know. I mean, I watched the video. But
Yeah.
Was it a while ago? Like 5, 6 years
Sure.
ago?
Maybe he's wearing Spanx. We don't know.
Who knows?
He doesn't have to wear a cutout dress.
That's true.
Or there's no hiding. But I mean, there's definitely, I guess, bigger guys. But the guys' costumes can be pants and a shirt.
That's true. Pants and a shirt.
The
Girls' costumes.
expectation
it's like a
for the
bikini.
lady, yeah, and I'll pass. I just that's not comfortable,
I get
and so
you,
I
I
don't
get
feel
you.
comfortable on stage if I don't feel comfortable in my room, like in that costume. Why would I want to be in
Yeah.
front of 1,000 or however many people?
All right. I know it's
Same.
gonna look better out there than in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feel better out there
Sure.
than in here.
Let me take that shot.
I got it. Let me take 5.
Oh my gosh.
I got this.
Yeah, half naked drunk
man.
mess.
So you dance a lot of dances, a lot of dance styles. What's your favorite?
I don't know.
Don't know.
When I
Are they all
was-
just different? They feel like contemporary. They
Well,
all just
like,
feel.
There's, yeah, I really just like everything. I think there's probably just some I don't like more. Definitely not a sensual bachata person.
Neither am I.
I really can't.
I could barely do bachata.
How can you do salsa?
Sometimes I
and not
try and get
bachata?
into it, and I'm just like.
Oh, that's a thing? You feel like you can't do it because you don't get into it?
I don't. I just like. It's not. I'm not very like lovey-dovey. I don't even want to pretend to do it for like a second.
Okay, oh wow.
Like I don't even like doing like.
Anesthesia, get out.
I don't even like doing. I don't even like doing like. I don't like salsa romanticas. I'll do every now and then. It's just because
Yeah.
it's salsa. But
What the routine we're doing, the final work one, is a salsa romantica this
Yeah.
season.
it's gonna be good.
It is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Let's see, you can get into it.
Dude, we're doing a salsa romantica too.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope it's not the same song.
It's the same song.
What's happening? We're also doing
Everyone's-
like a ladies'
It's
routine.
live season.
Yeah,
February.
true. What were we talking about? Costumes. Oh, favorite dance genre. Like I just like all kinds of stuff. When I was younger, I really loved hip hop.
Hip hop.
Now I don't think I can do it
Hip hop
really.
is so cool. I've been wanting to just go to a hip hop class and look stupid. That way I could just get it over
Let's
with
go
for like
together.
2 years. You know, like
Let's
like
go.
I just go every once a
I
week.
need somebody to go
once
with
a
me.
week. If I just go once a week and then I could just like start moving like them, because some of them, you know what's funny about hip hop? I always think it's fascinating. Like they don't have like a structure to it, so they just have to memorize like a lot of weird moves. Maybe are they repetitive moves? You know how like salsa, like a basic is a basic, so it's a
Yeah.
repetitive move. A cross ballet, it's a cross ballet. You're gonna do like a turn pattern. Like there's like a variation. There's a basic variation, then a cross ballet, a variation, then a basic. So like. There's a lot of stuff that you already know. You don't have to relearn the basic or relearn the cross ballet. But in hip hop, I can't like tell.
Yeah.
Maybe is there moves that if you go to the same teacher, they just repeat or?
Like how you guys done shines, like
Yeah,
or
kinda
how
like our
like you say,
shines,
like, it's
exactly.
a Suzy Q into a
Exactly.
something. I don't think that's. I mean they. I mean if you think about the dance crazes, they have names. So
The
if
dance.
like crazy, like the dance, like any I don't know, like the nene or something like that has a name.
Oh, like the jerk.
Yeah, like
Gotcha.
they have names,
Mhm.
and that's the closest thing I can think of to that. But that's not really something.
But that's not really. I've gone to like a
We
hip
do.
hop class and like, I
Right.
swear,
It's more
I've gone for like
isolation, right?
6. I've gone for like 3 months straight, and like I swear every single class was like completely different, and like they might have repeated a couple moves, or maybe I was just so new that I didn't see the repetitions.
Yeah.
But I was just like, this is brand new, 30 seconds again. I'm like, yo, last week was a different 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And 30 seconds I have to remember in an hour. I was like, these kids are amazing.
Yeah.
It was like phenomenal to watch. And then they could go 100%, like song 100%
Oh, yes.
in 1 hour. I was like, what? Some of these
We
kids-
should go. There's a class here in San Antonio I've been wanting to go to. I think Tatiana might.
Where at?
Countdown. No. Yeah, countdown dance.
Countdown?
I think it's countdown. Can't tell you when. I think it's like Thursdays or Mondays. I don't know. But I want to go. I see their videos. I have followed them on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
And every once in a while, I'm like, I wish I'd taken that class. Like, I wish I had been there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down. I'll go. I'm not that good, but.
I don't know if I'm any good anymore. I don't know if I was good. I just liked it. Remember? That's what we're talking about.
I don't know if I was good. I just went all the time. I was just there.
It was just my favorite genre we did in drill team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I like jazz too. I like a lot of stuff.
Jazz?
Yeah.
I'm taking a jazz class.
I had taken a few of Argentine tango classes, and that I just wish I had kept trying to do it. It's
Really?
so interesting.
Is it?
Yes. It's so fun.
But how do you even practice that unless you intentionally practice that all the time? What's really cool about
Like-
salsa that I could go somewhere and practice it.
Oh yeah. Well, they have. I mean, a
Do
place
they have
has to put
socials?
on. Yeah, it's called a milonga.
Milonga?
Ooh.
Dude, I remember someone. I remember I went to
People are
like
watching, and that might be wrong. I think that's what it is.
she said it's a milonga. So, write in the comments if she's wrong.
It had a question mark at the end. I can't remember exactly.
Dude,
but-
don't they do like a weird, like, how you're supposed to ask to dance by like looking at someone? And
Oh, I
eyes or
don't
something?
know.
No? No, crazy.
We didn't go over that.
I swear.
We just, knew who we were dancing with next.
I got you.
But
Is it like a social dancing environment? Is that how a tango goes? Or people going there with partners?
Well,
or
I think like
is it like
sometimes.
salsa? You can just go randomly ask people?
Yeah, if they know. It's kind of hard,
If
I
they
think,
know.
to just like follow if you don't know if you don't know the technique behind it. I think it's hard to follow.
Damn, man, that's funny.
But-
it's amazing to survive this long.
But
It's
it's
like,
definitely
you can't just go in there.
a social dance. Like everything's leadable.
Yeah.
I think when people think of tango, they think of American tango, and it's the really like proper like. I don't know which way I'm doing this, but anyway, your backs are like this, like your hips are kind of together, but your backs are arched,
Uh-huh.
and your connections here. But in Argentine tango, it's very much like salsa, and your connections more so like
Oh,
with
like
your
you're
body
always
frame.
supposed to keep looking? Or the girl's always supposed to
Well,
follow
like
the
if-
chest?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
kind
seen
of.
it before. Yeah.
So, but the American tango's weird. I didn't like that.
Okay. I didn't know it was an American tango.
I didn't know until I took that class in OES. That's what it was. And I was like, not for me.
What's your favorite salsa style?
On one.
On one?
No.
I mean, if it is, doesn't
On
matter.
two. New
On
York.
two. New York?
Yeah.
Mambo!
You know, I.
Why?
Mm,
Why?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. Like it just feels smoother,
Yeah.
and I feel like I'm a softer dancer,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't do anything like super hard hitting. Like when you dance on one, you dance like the cowbell or something. Like I don't really feel it that way, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's
Smooth.
something about it, yeah. But then I watch people like. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on his name. The guy from Italy. Fernando Sosa.
Fernando Silva.
And like Solomon and Maya dance on one, and I'm like, man, how do you, it's the same style. Like if you turn the music, if you muted it, you wouldn't
wouldn't be
know.
able to know, yeah.
Right, it's possible to do it on one, but usually when you dance with people on one, it seems more like staccato for some reason.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. What's your favorite restaurant here in San Antonio?
You know, I knew you were gonna ask me that because you told me you were gonna ask me that.
Joe, to be honest, I like making episodes and going to these restaurants.
Oh, that's why.
I love to eat, man.
Is there anything you don't like to eat? Or
Anything I don't like to eat? I'm not a huge fan of like raw shellfish.
okay.
Like I would never.
Not what I thought you were
I'm
gonna
not,
say.
I'm not gonna go out of my way to like get like
Oysters.
oysters with like lemon in them or however people eat them. You know.
Yeah.
Like
Is there like a certain place that has been recommended and you've loved it?
On the show? No. So far, I haven't.
You've eaten them all.
So far, I haven't gone to them yet. Like, I think it was Gauchos that Chris recommended.
Tamagotchi.
Yeah, I was gonna go there with my brother. But one place I was recommended to me was Nama Ramen. I love Nama Ramen.
Okay.
I think the place is good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty damn good.
Have you been to the Kuma, the waffle place?
Oh, the waffle place right next to it? That place is really good too.
I've not been there.
We went right after we went to Nama.
Yeah. How do you eat something after you eat ramen? It's so filling. I'm just like rolling into the car. Like that's always how
I eat a lot. I can eat a lot in the city. Like I'm a machine.
Oh, if you really like ramen, I do like Nama, but I really like Noodle Tree on UTSA Boulevard.
Noodle Tree, yay! We have another noodle place.
I like that they're Wi-Fi.
Dario, that's for you. I don't know if you've gone here yet.
They have like the pork buns.
Pork buns.
But I like that their Wi-Fi password is like send nudes, and it's like NOODZ.
Oh, that's send nudes.
They're funny. It's so good. And I don't know if you like spicy food.
I love spicy food.
Like you love spicy food.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love spicy.
Perfect. Then you'll love it.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be spicy.
Oh, for Noodle Tree?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have to be spicy, but like me and Alan like some spice.
Yeah.
So when they asked us if we wanted spice, we were like, what are your levels? And I don't even remember what it went to, but she was like, there's like a taste of spice, and then there's like a 2 or something, and then maybe like a 3 or whatever. And we asked her, like, how hot are they? And she's like, well, do you want to sweat? Do you want to physically sweat? And we're like, no.
I want to sweat.
Like, that's how spicy, like, a 3 would be, I guess.
Wow.
And then Alan got a 2. I think we both got 2. But, we were dying. He
Wow.
had, like, snot coming out of his
I'm
nose.
gonna
Like, it was
I'm gonna write that down. I'm probably gonna do it too. Look like a monster afterwards. You're like, ah,
yeah.
gotta take off my jacket.
We were sweating. We were laughing because we couldn't
like,
stop the snot.
I don't want to waste
this
this money, yo. I'm gonna eat the rest of
Well,
it.
it was so good.
Oh, it was good
It
too.
was so
but
good.
it was like so spicy.
Spicy. And then we're like, oh, we're embarrassing ourselves. Like,
Yeah.
that we'd said, no, we don't want to sweat. And we're over here drenched, like, in sweat. And she gave us the light. But it's pretty good. I really like breakfast foods. So.
Oh, really?
I know it's a chain, but I'll go to First Watch by myself.
First Watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. The waiters.
First Watch used to have a name, I think it was Eggenheim, right?
So, you're from
that-
Florida, right?
Yeah.
So, First Watch is a chain from Florida.
Oh, okay.
But it used to be Egg and I here, and they bought them out. So,
Yeah.
I did like Egg and I. And then I almost wanted to like boycott First Watch. I didn't want to go because I was mad about it.
Yeah, First Watch is a chain. I used to have a friend that used to work at First Watch.
Yeah.
In Florida. But I saw
pretty good.
I saw Egg and I in Denver because I lived in Denver for a little bit. But when I moved here, for some reason someone told me recently that First Watch used to be Egg and I. I'm like, what?
How long have you lived here?
It's like a year now.
That's right. You did just kind of show up. There's so many of you guys that just feel like came out of nowhere. Like
Yeah.
with Fuego y Agua. I'm like, I never saw these people.
Yeah, we're just blown
like
up.
David, I like.
Oh yeah, David's only been here a year. He got here at the same time as me.
Yeah, and so like all of a sudden all of you guys are like dancing together, and I was like, who are these people? I had never seen Pedro. Like I didn't know. I don't know. It was so weird.
I don't know where Pedro came from. he was born and showed up with the light. Fuego y agua.
Some mambo song.
Fire. Da, 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 da.
Are you more Fuego or Agua?
I think I'm more fuego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
I mean, I believe so. Me and my girlfriend were watching Avatar.
Oh, yeah.
You know what Avatar is?
Yeah.
Like the last airbender.
Did that make you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, think of that, because I'm like, I was like, I think I'm a lot more earth, you know? She's like, no, you're definitely more fire.
And you're like, damn straight.
Damn right. It depends what mood you catch me in, you know,
Yeah.
I guess. So.
Do you have a favorite restaurant in San Antonio?
That
Can't say ramen.
That
Can't say
nama's
ramen.
been pretty good, but you know, I like to eat very basic things.
Okay.
Like very plain things sometimes. Yeah, so rolling rice. You never say it like that.
Okay.
I can't think of anything else. But local. Oh, you said local. You like coffee? Do you like?
Oh,
this?
yeah.
Is it local?
Yeah. There's that new place that's so close to me.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Brevity.
Brevity.
It's like a drive-through coffee place.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been in New Braunfels to the On the Grind?
On the grind.
It's also like a drive-through.
Oh, it's like one of those little small things. Yeah, yeah.
So
I've
it's
seen it.
kinda
I've
like
never been there though.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's good. They're fast and it's good. So that's
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like Krispy Kreme donuts, like the plain ones.
Ah, those are the ones I like least.
I don't know, man.
It's straight sugar. Like you put it in your mouth
You
and it
just
just
absorb
melts. That's why you can't stay up. You eat those with your coffee.
Just-
I mean, you can't sleep. You eat them with your coffee.
Usually, I don't ever eat donuts with coffee.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. I think I've done it one time, but usually it's just like absorbing donuts.
You just drink black coffee.
Yeah, just black coffee. Usually. Recently, I've been putting mocha in it to give it a little taste.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Yeah, I love chocolate. I love chocolate.
Yeah.
I love chocolate. What's your favorite dessert?
Maybe you can ask me that too. Food is so hard. I like all food. I don't know.
Top
I used to
three.
be top 3 desserts.
Yeah, give me something.
Okay. Brownies, creme brulee,
Brownies are good.
like a milkshake or
A
something.
milkshake.
I don't know.
I like
don't know.
milkshakes. I like milkshakes
Yeah.
a lot.
I don't.
I
It has to be something small enough I could eat by myself. My boyfriend's not a big sweets person.
Okay.
He'll eat like a little bit, but I have to not feel so bad eating it by myself. So.
Yeah. I usually feel really bad because I eat a lot of sweets.
Yeah.
I could
I
I could
used
absorb them. I have to be careful because.
I used to, and then like we met and dated, and it was like, if he's not gonna share it with me, I'm not gonna eat it for myself. So then I
Yeah.
just wouldn't, and now I don't really care as much. I like more savory stuff.
Yeah. I like savory stuff too, like candied bacon.
No, that's sweet.
It's bacon though. It's salty.
Yeah. You know, I have a coworker who doesn't like bacon.
I was just thinking about that question the other day. I was like, have I ever met someone who
Sarah.
doesn't like bacon? I thought that was
Yeah,
weird. That's
it
weird.
is weird.
Hey, where's the coolest place you've gone dancing? Doesn't have to be a congress. Doesn't
Yeah,
just
it's
like-
probably
just like
not.
be like a-
And I think it has everything to do with the whole experience. So one spring break, I went and visited my aunt and uncle who lived in DC.
DC.
And I didn't dance in DC, but I actually don't know exactly where it is. I'm pretty sure it's on the Virginia side, but it's called the Salsa Room.
Oh, that's better than the salsa room. Yeah.
And it was just. I
Oh,
don't
you've
know.
been there? That's cool.
I literally went, and I was underage, so I had to convince them to let me in.
Oh, that's nice.
They were all over my hand,
Oh yeah.
and I paid a cover.
Oh.
And I don't know, or whatever, but I went back. I went and I went back again, like
Okay.
the 2 night or whatever, back
They
to
open
back.
every day, or?
Yeah. No, I couldn't afford to go every day,
Okay.
but
Are they open every day?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
This is a long time.
It was just like a cool
no
need
salsa
to
room.
be there. I was
They have a
like
cool
20.
Instagram, man. They're like,
Yeah, I really like their videos.
Instagram's pretty lit.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think that was just like the coolest place. I was by myself.
Is it like
in
a cool
different
venue?
place. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to remember all of it. I was 20, so that was
Okay.
a while ago. But I think right immediately that's the place I thought of.
Okay.
Mm.
That's neat.
Yeah, that's
That's
pretty
in
cool.
Virginia.
You've been a lot of places though.
Yeah, I've been.
Do you have a coolest place?
I have. There's this place in Bangkok
Never
called
been.
Above 11.
Above 11.
Yeah, Above 11.
Do you know why?
Yeah, I think it just has like a. In my head, it has like a. It's very, very special. Just because, like, when I first started dancing, like, I talked to this lady, and she told me there was salsa dancing all over the world, and I was like, salsa's a Latino thing. What would it be all over the world? Only Latino people do this, you know? I was still very naive, you know? And then she told me that, and she's danced in like 56 countries. Her name was like Edie the Salsa Queen.
Okay.
And she like used to do the whole Congress hopping thing, and she was just one of those people, you know, like back in the day. And so I went home that day, and I kind of started Googling around, like, oh, okay, and at the same time I watched this documentary. It wasn't a documentary; it's a show called Departures.
Okay.
On Netflix. It's probably like one of my favorite shows. It's these two guys that quit their jobs and they just travel the world, right? It's like the most ideal, you know, like thing in the world.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. You know? And they went to Bangkok and they did all this, and they went to Thailand and did all this cool things, elephants, you know, water market, whatever. And I was like, cool, Bangkok, that'd be cool. You know, I was like watching this after like salsa class one day. I'm like, you know, then I'm like Googling, I'm like, is there salsa in Thailand, Bangkok, you know? And I found this club called Above 11 on Wednesdays. On like some website. And I'm like, all right, Steve. And my brain starts churning, and I'm like, okay, Steve, this is like first week of salsa dance, I'm like 3 weeks in. I'm like, all right, Steve, we're gonna learn the salsa dance in the next year, then we're gonna quit the job, and then we're gonna go to Bangkok, and we're gonna go to Above 11 and dance salsa.
Not just, we're gonna learn and just go. You gotta quit your job.
Dude, because that was like the whole, it was like the dream, you know? I was like, I'm gonna do this. And, you know, like 6 months down the road, I'm like still learning salsa, still thinking about this dream of mine. You know, I'm like, yo, we gotta go. I bought my ticket 6 months in advance. I'm like, we're doing this, Steve, we're going. All right, I don't care what it takes. You know, I'm gonna learn. Edie teach me everything. I need to learn. And she was teaching me like on one at a time, so I was just like whatever. I just gotta absorb this, Steve. I just gotta learn, you know, with her like every day. And then when the day comes, like January 1st, I told myself I was gonna do this. I went to my boss, you know, the next day at work, whenever it was, January 2nd, whatever. And then I was like, all right, I'm putting in my 2 weeks today. Dude, I was like terrified. I was like, I don't know. And he's like,
you didn't like have PTO or something? You could have just used. You had to quit your job.
Yeah, I
You're
could.
like, I don't know. I was irrational.
It was like my first job, and I was like, whatever. No, Steve, we gotta make this dream happen. What? I'm the kind of person like, once I set my mind on something, nothing can perturb it. Nothing. I am relentless and persistent to get it.
That's cool.
I don't care what it takes. I don't care who makes fun of me. I don't care what happens. I'll cry. I'll get mad. I get it done. You know.
Okay.
It's just, you know, I don't. And like once I said, it's like I see it. I need to have it. You know. And so my boss, he was like, "You sure you want to do this, Steve? Because it was like my first job at college. It was a good job." He's like, yeah, I do. You know, I am. I'm sure. And he's like, you should probably like check if they'll let you put in a leave of absence. And I'm like, you know, like I'm like, okay. Then I went up to his boss, the lady, and I don't remember her name. But I told her this story that I'm telling you this right now. This the same exact story I told her. And then she was like, you know, all right, I get it. You know, I have a daughter, and she's been wanting to do that too. You know, and I told her, I'm like, yeah, just like your daughter. You know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's me. And then,
Your son.
yeah, and then me and your daughter, you know, we can go together. I'll take care of her.
What is that?
I don't know. It's just my throat. No. So then she's like, all right, Steve, I'm gonna grant you a year leave of absence.
A year?
1 year.
What job was this?
I worked at Lockheed Martin. Huh? They are like a big military contractor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And I actually I had saved up a bunch of money, and I actually only wasted all the money. And I only lasted 6 months without a job.
That's a long time.
It's still it's a very long time. And then I spent the next 6 months just traveling, to as many countries as I could.
How were you making money?
I didn't. I just used the money in my bank account.
In 6 months, or you used the rest of the year traveling?
No,
That's where I'm gonna be.
So I spent a year saving money because I knew I was gonna quit my job.
Okay.
And then I wasted all that money in the following 6 months while I was traveling.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on the same page.
Yeah. So
Well.
that's why that place is special.
Yeah, it's a moment.
Yeah.
Of,
It was like a realization of my dream.
And you also went like alone?
Yeah, I went by myself.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about that.
Yeah,
No, like that's also how I feel. Like I think the fact that I was alone made it more special.
Yeah.
I was like forced to meet more people or.
It's exactly what happens. I mean, granted now I'm like a machine for like meeting people with or without people.
Yeah.
But
I know I heard in your other the interview conversation with Chris, how you're an extrovert.
Yeah. So really.
Yeah. And I don't know. I didn't know what you were gonna say.
Yeah, I'm severely extrovert.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I'm by myself, I have to keep myself really, really, really busy, like, or else I go crazy. Like I'm not a really good standing still person. But when I'm with people, I'm a lot more like relaxed. I can talk and whatever.
You're not like one of those loud, obnoxious extroverts.
I think I'm pretty loud.
Whoa.
And obnoxious sometimes. When I get drunk, probably.
Yeah.
That's
Not
a lot
really
of
around
people.
either. I might dip out before that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you were gonna say. Cause to me, like pretty chill. But I can see it.
Yeah. I know. I'm extrovert. I've always been.
Like I like meeting new people too, but I still think I'm an introvert. Like I can put it on and I can talk to people and I can do this.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It is kind of exhausting.
It is. I think every now and then I can recharge by myself if I've gone too many days of seeing like
Too
just
many
like
people.
like groups of people, especially like if you've gone like 4 or 5 days. That's just probably anybody's. It's gone like a week of going with like groups of people everywhere, just having to like turn it on and say hi, whatever it is. I'm like, yo, I just need to like not see anybody right now.
It'll happen to me like in the moment.
Oh wow.
So like I'm there and say it's a social or say it's like somebody's party and like we're all talking and whatever. If I have to actively like play a role in the dynamic of like how things are happening, like this is gonna happen now, this is gonna happen, and it's because I don't know, I think we should do this. I whatever it is, I can only go so far, and then I'm just like done.
It's like, nope, not talking no more.
And all of a sudden it seems like I'm in a bad mood, but I'm not. I'm just tired.
Okay.
I'm just like.
I rarely get that.
Yeah.
If I'm in the moment, like if I'm there, I'm on. Like always.
Yeah.
And especially like I get some of my other friends. Like I got a couple other friends that are kind of like very extroverted like me. Like one of my friends, like one of my best friends, Zach. Dude, but you get us together, it's just bad. It's just like we're just absolutely loud and obnoxious.
Yeah.
It's like, and now we're a team, so it's like now we're loud and obnoxious.
You guys like rush and frat? Were you a frat?
It seems that way, yeah.
But you weren't.
Oh no, I was never a frat.
Yeah, or those. But you were like them.
I think I would have. I think I would have been an awesome frat guy. A frat.
I don't
girl.
know. No real offense to anybody, but is that a thing? An awesome frat guy?
Yeah, they're all awesome. That's the point.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it would have been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely something I didn't want to do in college.
I mean.
But maybe it's because I'm an introvert and I was like,
Yeah.
that's a lot of people.
I mean, I went to school. I went to school for engineering, so I didn't really do anything in college. I kind of just studied every day.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was huge on like just, I didn't get this done.
In 6 years.
I wasn't very smart. I took like a class semester. I'm like, I'm fully loaded, guys. I can't talk to no one. I need to focus all my energy on this one class. All 6.5 years.
6.5.
No, I think it was like 6. What? Let me see. When did I graduate? I started school in 2000. I graduated high school in 2008. I graduated.
You're only a year older than me.
Yeah, I graduated college in 2014 May. So it was exactly 6 years.
Okay. Oh, so did I.
Yeah.
Clearly, because it took me 5.
It took you 5. That's funny.
That is funny. And it was in Florida?
Yeah, it was in Florida.
I almost went to a school in Florida.
Yeah.
Can't tell you the name of it.
What?
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember?
No.
I was like, what type of school was it? Like, school for what? Tripping.
No, I don't remember. But I was gonna move, and my family freaked out. So I was like, fine, I'll stay here. I'm just not too close. I'll go to UTSA.
Yeah. You live in San Antonio?
I only moved here for school, so I've lived here for
you moved
10
here
years.
for school. Where are you from?
Like an hour and a half.
Or like
Lockhart.
Oh, you told me it was like a small town.
Yeah.
Lockhart.
Lockhart.
Is that north, south, east, west?
Here's a map.
Okay. Here's Texas. Right here. It's a triangle.
Okay.
Texas triangle. Right here.
Yeah, but this is San Antonio, and I'm probably doing this wrong.
Okay.
So this is Lockhart, and this is Austin. Or where's Austin from San Antonio?
So if
So
you
yeah, here's. It's like just.
Have you ever
under
looked at a
Austin.
map?
I did right.
I'm like, she just memorized the roads. I'm like, you ever looked at a freaking map of Texas? Okay.
Yeah, it's not far. It's just 30 minutes out of Austin. So a lot of people I graduated with went to San Marcos for school.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Do you have any performances coming up?
I mean,
Your
only
team?
Houston Salsa Congress
Yeah.
right now, and I am trying to figure out if we're doing 1 or 2 routines, because we have 2 this season. Me and Gabby decided to give that a try.
Okay.
It's been a lot of fun.
That was a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. Super stressed.
Have you
all the
debuted them
time.
yet, or?
No, not yet.
Oh.
So I don't know when the debut will be
Mhm.
before the Congress.
Gotcha.
We'll see. Still gotta figure out.
Especially holidays are a tough
stuff.
time.
Yeah. I try to schedule the days, like, we don't practice Thanksgiving week, because that would have been a waste of studio time.
Yeah.
And then I think also, well, Christmas is like on a Tuesday, so we only practice on Friday. So I
Gotcha.
thought it'd be okay.
Okay. So Houston Salsa Congress next.
I think so.
Okay.
Probably
I'll definitely
Mama
be there.
Kuramu or something before that, but don't know yet.
Gotcha. Is that they partner work or both try teams?
One's partner work, and then one's like a ladies routine.
Oh, gotcha.
That's
I
like
think I saw a
Chinese.
little of that one. So like what was it? It was like a. I think I saw a video of it somewhere.
I know it's not. Trying to keep it under wraps.
Oh yeah. I won't say that, you know.
But it's like part salsa, part not.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's
So, yeah.
cool.
It's been interesting.
All right. Good. Is there anything else?
No?
Any more questions for me? If you have it, it's okay if you don't.
I don't know.
You don't.
I'm not good on the spot.
No is a good answer to my question if I have a question.
No.
All right, guys. So that was Jeanne, the director Tukum-Pá, and I'll see you guys next time.